Hi there, I'm Susan, and this is our 10-minute tip, which goes along with the Immersed in Watermedia program that I run as an online painting club. It's hosted on Patreon. If you'd like to take a look at my Patreon page and see what options we have there for you, you might find all sorts of interesting stuff that's in the free public page. And we really appreciate if you do decide to sign up and become a patron. You can join as an interested person, an art lover, a collector, or come and paint with me online. So every now and again I do 10-minute tips which encapsulate small little snippets of theory that we incorporate into our painting projects. Most of the time you don't even know that you're learning theory, it just happens organically and you're having so much fun you haven't noticed how much serious theory you've absorbed. I'm talking to you today from my computer instead of showing you what my hands are up to, because today's all about how to choose a good reference picture and a tip about how to hold people's attention in focal point. I cover lots of tips about how to make a good focal point throughout my classes, but this is a new one we haven't covered yet and involves the primary colours. So I wanted to be able to share my screen with you today and show you this picture that I am considering using for a reference picture. Now this picture is taken by a photographer from Liverpool and his name is Jack Finnigan. You can go along and follow him on Instagram. I'll put the name up on the screen for you, but his Instagram handle is at fac.Finnigan. He's switched around the first initials of his name. So his name is Jack Finnigan and switch around the F and the J to get his Instagram handle. So this was on Unsplash, so it's free to use without copyright. I think this is a really wonderful piece for a reference photo. It really gets me excited to want to paint it, and it has a lot of features about it that can help us learn this theory to do with holding the interest at the focal point. So what we're looking at here is a fairly uniformly dark picture, and this device using the primary colours is one that's been used over the centuries as well as by a lot of contemporary painters. Grey is quite a fashionable colour for everything these days in the last decade. But to liven it up and grab your interest, just a few flashes of primary colours like the reds up here and the yellows here, and of course their exciting reflections, along with some lights that are exciting. The light is actually the pathway leading us into the central and focal point area of the painting. And then in addition to that, we've got these lovely silhouetted ladies walking along, I think they're both ladies, walking along with their umbrellas in the rain. And the glorious cascade, it looks as if almost like these lanterns are cascading. Of course, they're just going away in the distance with perspective. And the whole thing reflecting again in the wet surface of the walkway is very exciting, I find. So I just thought I'd show you the idea of using red, yellow, and sometimes blue, and in fact I see little flashes of blue here, can be quite an intriguing device to hold the attention around the focal point or the characters who create the focal point in your painting. So I'm excited to get started on using this one. And I'll show you another painting which I found, which illustrates the same point here. This one is obviously a classic, one of the old masters. It's a Vermeer painting. So a Dutch one from the 1669, it says from the 1600s. And you'll see almost exactly the same things happening. You've got a light passageway leading you through fairly dark and gloomy interior of this beautiful Dutch house. And the light passageway is leading you to a blast of yellow fabric, which is encompassing the focal point of the painting. It's called the Love Letter, so I guess she's just received something very exciting. But I thought I'd show you that it's not just contemporary artists that use grey with flashes of primary colour. Okay, I'll stop sharing that with you now. And just wanted to say that I hope you're intrigued to start painting this piece. And if you want to do that, you can join our Patreon online painting club called Immersed in Watermedia. And to do that, just go to the address at the bottom of the screen, Patreon address, and I hope to see you there. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to give me a like and subscribe, and you'll see other free videos that I'm sharing. Thanks for watching.